Healthy weight gain. Doctor's Guide to Building Muscle and Nutrition. Introduction to healthy weight gain. Healthy weight gain, primarily adding lean muscle mass, is a gradual process that requires a strategic combination of nutrition and exercise. In fact, gaining weight can be just as challenging as losing it, especially for naturally thin individuals. The goal is to increase weight safely and effectively by building muscle, not by accumulating unhealthy fat. This not only improves your physique, but also boosts overall health by improving strength, metabolic function, bone density, and energy levels. As a medical doctor and fitness coach, I emphasize that a smart, healthful approach to weight gain shares many principles with healthy weight loss, nutrient-rich foods, consistent habits, and regular exercise. Before you begin, it's wise to consult with a healthcare provider to ensure your plan is appropriate for your individual health needs. Let's break down the essentials of healthy weight gain through targeted workouts and an optimized nutrition plan. Resistance training, the key to muscle growth. People performing a dumbbell push-up, a compound exercise engaging multiple muscle groups. Compound movements and progressive overload are fundamental for building muscle. Strength training is the cornerstone of healthy weight gain because it stimulates muscle growth, hypertrophy. When you challenge your muscles through resistance exercises, like weightlifting or bodyweight training, you create micro-tears in muscle fibers that rebuild larger and stronger during recovery. This process requires progressive overload, gradually increasing the weight or resistance as your muscles adapt. For example, if you can easily perform more than your target, say 8 to 12 reps, it's time to increase the weight. Muscles grow stronger only if continually challenged, so steadily raise the bar as you progress. Equally important is proper form and technique, using a full range of motion and controlled movements to effectively target muscles and prevent injury. Engaging in resistance training not only builds muscle mass, it also has health benefits like improving bone density and joint strength and offsetting age-related muscle loss. Training frequency and recovery. For beginners, start with strength training about 2 to 3 times per week, working all major muscle groups. More advanced trainees might train 4+ days per week by splitting muscle groups, e.g. upper body one day, lower body the next, so each area still rests 48 hours between sessions. Remember, muscles grow during recovery, not during the workout itself. Rest days are critical. Avoid working the same muscle groups on consecutive days to allow time for repair and growth. In practice, quality beats quantity. Short, intense workouts with focus on form yield better muscle gains than overly long sessions. Always begin sessions with a proper warm-up, 5 to 10 minutes of light cardio and dynamic stretching to get blood flowing. Warm muscles perform better and are less prone to injury. As you train, listen to your body. Muscle burn or fatigue is normal, but sharp pain is a red flag to stop and reassess your form or load. Compound versus isolation exercises. Emphasize compound movements, exercises that engage multiple joints and muscle groups at once, as the foundation of your workouts. These lifts recruit maximal muscle fibers and trigger a strong hormonal response for growth. Classic compound exercises include squats, deadlifts, bench presses, overhead presses, pull-ups, and lunges, which work large portions of the body in each movement. For example, a squat targets your thighs, glutes, and core. A bench press works your chest, shoulders, and triceps. By working several muscles together, you build balanced strength and stimulate overall mass gains efficiently. Supplement these with isolation exercises to target specific muscles, like bicep curls for arms or leg curls for hamstrings, to ensure no muscle group is neglected. A balanced approach prevents the common mistake of only training mirror muscles, chest, arms, while ignoring others like legs or back. For overall symmetry and injury prevention, train all major regions: legs, hips, back, chest, shoulders, arms, and core each week. Below is an example of a structured weekly routine blending compound and isolation exercises. Sample weekly workout plan. Monday, upper body, bench press, compound chest, bent over rows, compound back, shoulder presses, compound shoulders, plus biceps curls and triceps extensions, isolations. 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps each exercise. Tuesday, lower body, back squats, compound legs, Romanian deadlifts, compound posterior chain, lunges, compound legs, plus leg curls and calf raises, isolations. 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps each. Wednesday, rest or light cardio. Rest day, no heavy lifting. Light cardio or stretching is fine. This allows muscle recovery. Thursday, upper body, pull-ups or lat pull-downs, compound back, overhead dumbbell press, compound shoulders, dumbbell row, compound back, plus lateral raises, isolation for shoulders, and dumbbell bicep curls. Friday, lower body, deadlifts, compound full body/legs, leg press or front squat, compound legs, step-ups or Bulgarian split squats, compound unilateral legs, plus leg extensions, quad isolation, and hip thrusts, glute isolation. Saturday, rest, full rest day. Engage in light activities or yoga for mobility if desired. Sunday, active recovery. Optional light activity like walking, swimming, or core stability exercises. Focus on good sleep and nutrition to prep for next week. This routine hits each major muscle group twice per week, aligns with research suggesting 2+ training sessions per muscle group per week for optimal hypertrophy, and schedules ample rest days. Feel free to adjust based on your schedule. Just ensure you have at least one rest day after any intense session for the same muscle. Consistency and gradual progression are key. Track your workouts, increase weights or reps over time, and you'll notice strength and muscle gains within weeks, typically 4 to 6 weeks to start seeing measurable changes. And if you're new to these exercises, consider working with a certified trainer initially to learn proper form. Proper technique will maximize your gains and prevent injuries. Nutrition plan for lean muscle gain. Exercise is only half the equation. Nutrition is equally critical in building healthy weight. To gain lean mass, you must consume more calories than you burn, a caloric surplus. But those calories should come from nutrient-rich foods to truly fuel muscle growth. In other words, quality is just as important as quantity. Eating junk foods or sugary drinks might add weight, but that weight will be more fat and can harm your health. Instead, focus on a balanced diet rich in proteins, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats. The secret to healthy weight gain is to make all your calories as nutrient-rich as possible, avoiding empty-calorie foods like soda and chips that don't support muscle or bone development. Caloric surplus. A moderate surplus of about plus 300 to plus 500 calories per day is often recommended for lean gains. This provides extra energy to build new tissue without excessive fat gain. For example, the American College of Sports Medicine suggests starting with 500 additional calories per day, ideally through energy-dense snacks added to your routine. Energy-dense doesn't mean junk food. Think trail mix, smoothies, or peanut butter sandwiches, which pack quality calories. It's normal, even necessary, to gain some fat along with muscle. You can't magically build only muscle, but by keeping your surplus moderate and food choices healthy, most of the weight you add will be lean mass. Aim for a gradual gain of about 0.25 to 0.5 kilograms, 0.5 to 1 pound, per week, which is a realistic pace for minimizing fat gains. Tracking your weight and body composition changes every few weeks can help you adjust your calorie intake as needed. Macronutrient balance. All 3 macros, protein, carbohydrates, and fats, play vital roles in muscle building. Here's how to balance them for optimal results. Protein. Protein provides the building blocks, amino acids, for muscle tissue. A high protein intake is essential for repairing and building muscle after workouts. As a rule of thumb, about 25 to 35% of your daily calories should come from protein when you're in a muscle building phase. In practice, that usually means 1.2 to 2.0 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day for most active individuals. For example, a 70 kilograms person would target 85, 140 g protein/day. Spreading protein across 3 to 5 meals is most effective. Your body uses a limited amount at a time for muscle synthesis. Include a quality protein source with each meal and snack. Great options are lean meats, chicken, turkey, lean beef, fish, eggs, low-fat dairy, milk, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, legumes, beans, lentils, tofu, and nuts or nut butters. Notably, Consuming about 20 to 40 g of protein within an hour after your workout helps maximize muscle repair and growth, so plan a post-workout meal or shake accordingly. Carbohydrates. Carbs are your body's main fuel and are critical for muscle growth. They refill muscle glycogen, energy stores, and spare protein for muscle building. Roughly 50% of your calories should come from carbohydrates. Prioritize complex carbs and whole foods. Oats, brown rice, whole wheat bread/pasta, quinoa, potatoes, and fruits and vegetables. These provide not only sustained energy, but also fiber, vitamins, and minerals. For example, whole grains and starchy vegetables will help power your workouts and aid recovery. Timing tip: have carbs in your pre-workout meal, such as a banana or bowl of oats a couple hours before training, to ensure you have energy to train intensely, and again with protein post-workout to replenish glycogen and jumpstart recovery. Chocolate milk or a fruit smoothie with protein works great. If you have very high calorie needs or struggle to eat enough, include some energy-dense carbs like dried fruits, 100% fruit juices, or granola. Just be mindful of not consuming extremely high fiber foods immediately before exercise to avoid stomach discomfort. Fats. Dietary fats provide concentrated calories, helpful in a surplus, and support hormone production like testosterone, which aids muscle growth. Aim for about 20 to 30% of your calories from fat. Focus on healthy unsaturated fats. Nuts, seeds, nut butters, olive or canola oil, avocados, and fatty fish, salmon, sardines, are excellent choices that provide omega-3 fatty acids beneficial for heart and muscle health. For example, adding a tablespoon of olive oil to your veggies or a handful of almonds to your snack can boost calories and nutrition. Limit saturated fats and avoid trans fats. While some saturated fat from eggs, dairy, etc. is fine, your emphasis should be on heart-healthy sources. Including fat in each meal, e.g. cooking with olive oil, adding peanut butter to a shake, also makes meals more satisfying and nutrient-dense. Nutrient timing. While total intake is king for weight gain, when you eat can also support your goals. Many experts recommend eating every 3 to 4 hours, which typically means 5 to 6 smaller meals or 3 main meals plus snacks. Frequent meals ensure a steady supply of nutrients and calories. If you have a small appetite, this approach of smaller, frequent meals can be easier than trying to eat 3 huge meals. Be prepared to eat even when you're not hungry. Think of food as part of your training. Use reminders or a schedule to avoid accidentally undereating. Around your workouts, consume a balanced pre-workout meal, carb plus protein, low in heavy fat/fiber, about 1.5 to 2 hours before training, and a solid post-workout meal or shake soon after. This nutrient timing helps maximize energy for training and then supplies protein and carbs when your muscles are most receptive to growth. Also, don't go long stretches, 5+ waking hours, without eating. Prolonged gaps make it hard to meet your calorie/protein goals for the day. Consistency is key. To reliably gain weight, you need to maintain the increased intake every day, not just sporadically. Sample meal plan. To illustrate, here's a one-day sample meal plan, 3,000 plus calories for lean gains. It's balanced across protein, carbs, and fats, and incorporates meal timing for muscle recovery. Breakfast, 7:30 a.m. 3 scrambled eggs with spinach and tomatoes, protein, veggies, 2 slices of whole grain toast with avocado spread, carbs plus healthy fat, and a glass of milk. High protein, high calorie start to the day. Mid-morning snack, 10 a.m. Greek yogurt, 1 cup, with a handful of mixed nuts and berries. Protein from yogurt, healthy fats from nuts, carbs and antioxidants from fruit. Lunch, 1 p.m. grilled chicken breast, 6 ounces, or firm tofu, quinoa or brown rice, 1.5 cups, and steamed broccoli and carrots drizzled with olive oil. Lean protein, complex carbs, fibrous veggies, and healthy fat. Pre-workout snack, 4 p.m. banana and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, plus a scoop of whey protein mixed with water or milk. Fast-acting carbs for energy, protein to prime muscles. Peanut butter adds extra calories and healthy fat. Post-workout, 6 p.m. whey protein shake, 1 to 2 scoops whey providing 25-40 g protein, mixed with milk and a spoon of honey, or a smoothie with Greek yogurt, fruit, and milk. Add a sports drink or a piece of fruit for quick carbs. Quick protein and carbs to kickstart muscle recovery. Dinner, 7:30 p.m. salmon fillet or lean beef, 6 Oz, sweet potato, 1 large, with a pat of butter and sautéed green beans. High-quality protein with omega-3 fats, nutrient-dense carbs, and veggies. Evening snack, 9:30 p.m. cottage cheese, 1 cup, with a handful of walnuts and chopped fruit, or a turkey and cheese sandwich on whole grain bread. Casein protein from cottage cheese digests slowly overnight. Extra calories to hit your surplus. This is just an example. You can swap foods based on preference or dietary needs. For instance, if vegetarian, use lentils, beans, tofu, etc. in place of meats. The key is that each meal provides a good amount of protein and overall calories. Also, include plenty of water, more on hydration later, and ample fruits and veggies for vitamins and minerals. By consistently eating nutrient-dense meals like this, you'll provide your body the fuel it needs to build new muscle tissue. Smart supplementation and hydration. Staying well hydrated supports muscle function, energy levels, and overall health. Water is truly essential for those gaining weight through exercise. While whole foods should form the core of your diet, certain supplements can be helpful additions for healthy weight gain. It's important to set expectations. Supplements are not magic solutions, but the right ones can conveniently support your nutrition and training when used properly. Here are the top ones to consider, along with the critical role of hydration. Protein supplements. If you struggle to meet your daily protein needs through food alone, a protein powder can be a convenient ally. Whey protein, derived from milk, is a fast-digesting, high-quality protein that is excellent post-workout or as a between-meal boost. Plant-based protein powders, pea, soy, etc., are good options if you're dairy intolerant or vegan. Remember, your muscles respond to the amino acids, not the source, so choose a powder you digest well. An easy way to use protein powder is adding 1 to 2 scoops of whey or plant protein to a smoothie, oatmeal, or simply water/milk, which can quickly add 20 to 40 grams of protein to your day. This can help you consistently hit your protein target for muscle growth. However, don't rely solely on shakes. They should supplement a diet already rich in whole food proteins. Also, be mindful of excess. Taking megadoses of protein beyond what your body needs won't speed up muscle gains and can strain your kidneys unnecessarily. Aim to meet most protein through diet and use shakes as a convenient top-up or quick post-workout dose. Creatine. Creatine monohydrate is one of the most researched and effective supplements for muscle performance. It's a compound naturally found in muscle cells and in foods like red meat that helps regenerate ADP, the energy currency of muscle contractions. Supplementing with creatine can increase your muscle's creatine stores, leading to improved strength, power output, and training capacity, essentially allowing you to lift slightly heavier or do a few extra reps, which over time translates into greater muscle gains. Creatine may also aid in muscle recovery and has a hydration effect. It pulls water into muscle cells, which can make muscles appear fuller and potentially reduce cramps. The recommended dose is simple: 3 to 5 grams per day of creatine monohydrate. You do not need fancy forms or loading protocols. Just a single daily teaspoon mixed in water or a shake is effective after 3-4 weeks of consistent use. This dose is proven safe for healthy adults. Studies show no adverse health effects in the long term. Those with kidney issues should consult a doctor first as a precaution. It's best taken every day, at any time. Post-workout with your shake is convenient. One thing to note: creatine can cause a small initial weight gain, 1 to 2 kilograms, from water retention in muscles. This is not fat gain or bloating to worry about. It's a normal effect and often goes away. Overall, creatine is a safe, inexpensive supplement to consider for boosting your strength and muscle-building results. Other supplements, optional: gain with caution. Beyond protein and creatine, most other supplements play a minor role compared to hard training and diet. Branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, are often marketed for muscle growth, but if you're eating enough protein, you likely get plenty of BCAAs already. Weight gainers, high-calorie shakes, can help if you absolutely cannot eat enough solid food, but they often contain lots of sugar. It's usually healthier to make your own high-calorie shakes with milk, oats, nut butter, etc. Some people consider beta-alanine, or HMB, but evidence is mixed, and these are far from essential. A basic multivitamin and fish oil can be useful to cover micronutrient gaps and support overall health during intense training, but focus on whole foods first. Importantly, avoid unverified muscle booster pills or steroids. They carry health risks, and many claims are not scientifically proven. As a doctor, I echo the credo: don't waste time or money on miracle pills. Stick to the tried and true fundamentals. Hydration, often overlooked. Hydration is critical for anyone increasing physical activity and protein intake. Muscle is 75% water, and even mild dehydration can significantly reduce strength, endurance, and recovery. When you're dehydrated, you fatigue faster and can't train as intensely, which undermines muscle gains. Additionally, staying hydrated helps digestion and nutrient transport, key for eating more food. Aim to drink water consistently throughout the day. A common guideline is 3 liters per day, about 8 to 12 cups, for active individuals, but adjust based on your climate and sweating. An easy check is your urine color. Pale yellow indicates good hydration, whereas dark yellow means you need more fluids. Keep a water bottle on hand and sip during your workouts and meals. Water is usually best. You can include milk or 100% fruit juice with meals for extra calories and electrolytes, or a sports drink during very intense or long training sessions. Limit alcohol and excessive caffeine, as they can dehydrate you and impede recovery. In short, make fluid replacement a priority during and after exercise. Your muscles perform and grow best when well hydrated. By focusing on a few proven supplements and making hydration a daily habit, you'll enhance the results of your training and nutrition plan. Supplements like protein powder and creatine can give you a slight edge and convenience, while proper hydration optimizes your body's functioning for muscle growth. Combine these with a solid diet and avoid any gimmicky products that promise shortcuts. Common mistakes and how to avoid them. When working toward healthy weight gain, it's easy to stumble into some common pitfalls. Here are several mistakes that people often make, and how you can avoid them with a coach's and doctor's guidance. Not eating enough overall. This is the #1 roadblock to weight gain. You may feel like you're eating a lot, but consistently eating more calories than you burn every single day is challenging. Skipping meals, forgetting to snack, or underestimating portions can leave you short of your caloric surplus. Remember, if you're not gaining about 0.5 kg per week, you likely need to eat more. Keep a food diary or use a calorie tracking app to ensure you're hitting your targets. Planning meals ahead can help. Prep high-calorie snacks, nuts, protein bars, etc. to have on hand. If a lack of appetite is an issue, try eating smaller, more frequent meals and include calorie-dense smoothies or shakes that are easier to consume. Also, take advantage of times you do feel hungry, like after a workout, by eating a larger meal then. Bottom line, to gain weight, you must consistently consume more energy than you expend. Don't rely on guesswork. Track it until you're confidently gaining. Relying on junk food or dirty bulk methods. Some people attempt to gain weight by eating anything and everything. Burgers, fries, sweets. Thinking, as long as I gain weight, it's fine. This dirty bulking approach will indeed add weight, but much of it will be fat, and it can deteriorate your health. Consuming a lot of sugar and processed fatty foods can lead to insulin spikes, lethargy, and increases in unhealthy visceral fat. It's also a missed opportunity to nourish your body properly. Instead, make your extra calories count by choosing nutrient-rich sources. For example, drink a homemade fruit smoothie instead of soda, or add olive oil and avocado to your meals instead of eating an extra donut. That's not to say you can't ever enjoy treats. Just don't make junk food your primary calorie source. A good rule: eat clean 80–90% of the time. Use the remaining 10 to 20% of calories for fun foods in moderation. This way, you'll gain mostly muscle and feel much better doing it. Overtraining with insufficient rest. Enthusiasm is great, but more is not always better in the gym. Lifting weights too often or with too little rest can sabotage muscle gains and increase injury risk. Muscles need time to repair. If you work out hard every single day or do endless sets, you're breaking fibers down again before they rebuild. Signs of overtraining include persistent muscle soreness, joint pain, fatigue, and stagnating or decreasing performance. Avoid this by sticking to a sensible program, as outlined earlier. typically 3 to 5 strength sessions per week max, and prioritize recovery. Make sure you're scheduling at least 1 to 2 rest days each week, and getting enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours per night, since muscle repair and growth hormone release happen during deep sleep. Remember, growth happens on rest days. If you're very active, sports, physically demanding job, you may need even more rest or calories. It can feel counterintuitive, but sometimes backing off a bit yields better gains. Train hard, then recover hard. Undertraining or lack of progressive overload. On the flip side, some people undertrain. They lift too light, too inconsistently, or never challenge themselves to improve. Your body adapts quickly to routine. If you've been curling the same 10 kilograms dumbbells for months, your biceps have no reason to grow further. Avoid getting stuck in a comfort zone. Continually apply progressive overload. Increase the weight, add a set, or try a tougher exercise variation as you get stronger. Also, ensure you're training each major muscle group at least twice a week for optimal results, as mentioned. A well-structured program takes the guesswork out. Stick to your plan and push yourself within safe limits. Track your lifts and try to beat your previous numbers, even by a small margin, regularly. This will stimulate ongoing gains and prevent plateaus. Neglecting form and injury prevention. Another common mistake is letting ego or impatience lead to sloppy form, jerking weights, half-repping exercises, or skipping warm-ups. Lifting heavier weights than you can control not only cheats your muscles of proper stimulus, but also greatly increases injury risk. Injuries can set your progress back by weeks or months, so prevention is key. Always start workouts by warming up muscles and joints, light cardio and dynamic stretches. During exercises, use controlled movements. For instance, lower the weight slowly, eccentric phase, rather than dropping it. Don't sacrifice form to lift heavier. If you cannot perform a lift with correct technique, reduce the weight. Focus on full range of motion, e.g., deep squats, full extension on pulls, to engage the entire muscle. If you're unsure about technique, ask a trainer or experienced lifter for guidance. Mastering form will pay off with better gains and fewer injuries. Remember, quality of reps beats quantity of weight lifted. A controlled set of 8 good reps will build more muscle than 15 cheated reps swinging the weights. Check your ego at the door. Be patient with adding weight, and your body will thank you. Skimping on protein or other macros. Some folks train hard but don't adjust their diet enough, especially protein intake. If you're not seeing results, consider whether you're hitting that 1.42 g/kg protein target. Also, undereating carbs can leave you without energy to train and recover. Low-carb fad diets are not ideal when trying to gain muscle. Make sure you're fueling yourself. Think of food as part of your training plan, not an afterthought. That said, don't go to the opposite extreme. Mega-loading on protein supplements while neglecting whole foods is a mistake too. Balance is key. Depending on supplements instead of diet and training. Supplements can complement your program, but they can't compensate for poor eating or inconsistent workouts. No powder or pill will magically make you muscular without the foundational work. For example, taking creatine while not pushing yourself in the gym won't do much. Or drinking mass gainer shakes, but not eating real meals will leave you short on micronutrients. Supplements are supplemental. They fill gaps. They are not meal replacements, unless absolutely needed, and not shortcuts. Avoid falling for marketing hype about anabolic pills or overhyped products. Many have no scientific support and drain your wallet more than anything. The guys in the supplement ads got big from years of training and disciplined nutrition, not just what's in the bottle. Use a protein shake or creatine as tools in your toolbox, but remember the saying, you can't out-supplement a poor diet or lackluster effort. Keeping this perspective will save you money and keep your focus on the factors that truly drive progress. Losing patience and consistency. Lastly, understand that healthy weight gain is a slow process. It's easy to get frustrated if you don't see drastic changes in a few weeks. But building muscle takes time, often months and years rather than days or weeks. A realistic rate is perhaps 2 to 4 kilograms of muscle in a few months for beginners, more if new to training, less if already experienced. The changes may be subtle week to week. Many people make the mistake of program hopping or quitting too soon because they think it's not working. Trust the process and stick to your plan. Track progress in multiple ways. body weight, body measurements, how your clothes fit, strength gains in the gym, and even progress photos every month. You might notice your lifts going up or your shoulders looking broader, even if the scale is slow to move. Consistency is the secret ingredient in every success story. Eating right and training week after week. Stay motivated by setting small goals, like adding 5 kilograms to your squat this month or eating an extra 300 calories every day this week, and celebrating those wins. If progress stalls for 2 to 3 weeks, consult a trainer or adjust your plan, but don't give up. Fitness is a marathon, not a sprint. By being aware of these common mistakes, you can course correct early and keep your weight gain journey on the right track. In summary, eat enough of the right foods, train smart with good form, allow rest, and be patient. Avoid the extremes of doing too little or too much. Every meal and every workout is a building block. Stack those blocks consistently, and you will see results. Motivational closing, your journey to a stronger you. Embarking on a healthy weight gain journey is as much a mental challenge as a physical one. The process will test your dedication and patience, but the rewards are worth it. Picture yourself a few months from now, lifting heavier weights, feeling stronger and more energetic, and seeing a healthier body in the mirror. You're not just gaining weight, you're gaining confidence, resilience, and vitality. Remember that every rep in the gym and every extra bite you take is an investment in a stronger, healthier you. Progress may feel slow, but it is happening. Even a few kilograms of muscle gain can take many months, so don't be disheartened by small incremental changes. Celebrate those small milestones, the extra pull-up you can do, or the couple pounds gained this month, because they are stepping stones to your larger goal. As a doctor and fitness coach, I've seen countless individuals transform themselves through consistent habits. They all started somewhere, often skinny, uncertain, and frustrated. But by sticking to a solid plan like the one we've outlined, they built themselves up bit by bit. You can do the same. Stay disciplined with your workouts, fuel your body with care, and give yourself the rest you need. When you hit setbacks, a missed workout, a poor week of eating, don't beat yourself up. Instead, refocus and get back on track. Your body is remarkably adaptive. It wants to grow stronger if you give it the chance. Finally, keep your why in mind. Maybe you want to feel more confident in your appearance, improve your sports performance, or simply become the healthiest version of yourself. Let that reason drive you on the days motivation is low. You have a qualified plan in your hands now, a blueprint for healthy weight gain, but it's your commitment that will bring it to life. I encourage you to start today. Set a goal, make a schedule, and take that first step, whether it's cooking a healthy high-calorie meal or hitting the gym for a weight session. With knowledge, effort, and consistency, you'll build the body and health you desire. You've got this. Stay strong, stay focused, and enjoy the journey of becoming a stronger you. Every pound of muscle gained is earned, and you are fully capable of earning it. Now, armed with science-backed information and a motivated mindset, go forth and make it happen. Your future stronger self is cheering you on.